Hey guys, this is Latina, your favorite community advocate. So I see that Mayor Mandani is now proposing $1.9 billion to hotels to help house the homeless. Guys, we all know that this is just nothing but a breeding ground of corruption and fraud. Okay. Who do you think is going to benefit from this $1.9 billion? It's going to be the illegals, unvetted illegals, because remember, New York is a sanctuary city, right? This is his new voting bloc that he's pandering to. Do you really think that he's helping the New York City born and bred homeless New Yorkers? Really ask yourself that question. Absolutely not. He is not going to. Who do you think is going to get the contracts? His people, his buddies. You know, who do you think is going to pay for all of these amenities? Who's going to pay for the clothes, the food, all of the things that these so-called quote unquote homeless people is going to need to be housed in these hotels? Who do you think is going to get these contracts through these nonprofits and through these other business entities associated with the shelters? His connections. It is like the biggest fraud that can, take place in New York City. It's happened in Minnesota, and I'm pretty sure it's been happening in other blue cities and blue states that receive large amounts of money without question. And no one is going to look into it because guess what? It's a one party rule. When you have a one party rule state and city, nothing is going to get done. The only thing that's going to happen is that taxpayers is going to have to continue to foot more and more money to take care of people that we shouldn't be taking care of. And I'm not saying that, immigrants can't get help. What I'm saying is that you need to come into this country legally. Why are the Democrats so hell bent on protecting illegal criminals? Why are you putting them over the American people? And I see all of these, so called like organizations like Poly Market and many of these other like, what do you call it? It's like they take bets on who's going to win elections or if Democrats are going to win back the House or Republicans. And I feel like, to me, and this is just my personal opinion, that these groups are like paid by the machines to try to push like an agenda and try to amplify one party over the other. And we need people like Elon Musk to like kind of like intervene to stop that from happening. Maybe it'll shift things around because there's just too many groups and powerful organizations that's trying to, you know, um, push this narrative out there as if the Democratic Party is so, for the people and that they're with us when that's not the case. It's the complete opposite. The Democrats have always they've built up their reputation by pushing this ideology that black people should be poor, because all they ever talk about is programs and welfare that they continue to shove down the throats of the black community, or they prop up a black candidate and think that because he's black skinned that that person is relatable to the black community. And to me, you should all be insulted. The entire black community should be insulted. It's nothing worse than, dealing with the devil itself that's pushing, your own people to go against you, to feed you lies and bullcrap, to make you think that, the Democratic Party is here to help when in all reality, they're not here to help. They're here to destroy and take over. So that in itself should be a concern to all Americans. Look at what's going on in New York City. You have a mayor who doesn't hide who he is or what he is or who he's tied to. He is sitting here and showing you with a smile that he doesn't give a crap about you. I want to say the F word, but I have to be, mindful, of course, just to let my audience know that we can't lose focus on what's happening here. We have to be, resilient. We have to be united. We need to push back against this machine because they want to destroy everything in its pathway. They want to take over the entirety of New York State, and it's going to happen in other states throughout the United States. you guys better start waking up because this DSA radical communist agenda, it's not going to end with New York City. They conquered Chicago. They conquer other cities. They conquer California. The entire state of California is in disarray. And they want people to leave because if you leave, then they're bringing the foreigners and replace you. There will be no more Americans left. You won't have a country to fight for. So take take heed to what I'm telling you, and realize that this is not going to be the end of it. And with the war in Iran, I don't, who knows what else to expect from these radical groups. I'm very concerned about the future of this country.